Hi everybody, it's me Heather again. I felt led to make this video because I didn't go into great detail about it in a couple other videos that I had made. Started to. Anyways, I really believe with my whole heart, pure and undefiled religion is to help the needy, to help widows, to help the homeless, to help the children. I really believe it. So I'm going to give you guys a little testimony. This is partial of the things that I have faced in my own life. This is in response to stamheating. I really loved this video that he made. Just watched it finally. My mom, first of all, she was homeless for a while, and she had my brothers with her. And my brothers were really little. They were like 5 and 3 or something like that. They were little guys. And it wasn't her fault, you know. I'm not going to name any names, but someone that she was with, which was the father of one of the children, was went to jail. So, and she was promised help by a Christian family that pulled her in and took her in. And so she had a little house, and she probably could have sustained it, but they promised to help her. So she took the help, you know, she trusted them. And anyways, in the end, she ended up leaving that Christian home. They didn't treat her right. I don't know the whole story, but I do know my mom went through a homeless moment. And when my stepfather, I'm supposed to say it, got out of jail, you know, he proclaimed to belong to Jesus and pray and everything, you know, and he was trying to change his life around. And they went driving around in their truck and trying to get help, and even family, you know, pushed them aside and stuff. And anyways, it's kind of a long story, guys, but to me it's like nobody gets anywhere without some kind of help. No mother is roofed if they want to be a mother to their children if they don't have a husband willing to allow that to happen. Nobody can complete school completely unless they get some kind of help, whether it be financial help, family help, friend help, roommate. Every situation throughout our whole life requires us to get help to get somewhere. And I think it's wrong that we withdraw help, especially family. Family that you know needs help. Like my mom with her 2 kids, like after a bad relationship. I mean, she shouldn't have been turned away. If she had someone to help her, she would have got on her feet. You know, it just would have took a little time. Now, if she didn't get on her feet, then it would be her problem. But she didn't have the proper help. No, Daniel, go away. I'll be right there. I'll open the door in a minute, okay? Sorry, guys. That's my kids. I had to shut the door. But I'll keep this short. Anyways, I also have had some experiences helping homeless people, and God's always done such cool things, you know, with that, with me and my husband. This one guy, you can tell he was a little mentally challenged, but you would see him up and down the street every single day. He tried to dress his best. He would collect everything he can to collect all the money he can by the end of the day. This guy was not sitting on his butt. He was trying so hard to provide for himself, and you would see it. You know, I would drive up and down Main Street, and I'd see him. My dad and my husband would see him. I'd never saw him, but my husband would bump into him a lot, and we did once together because we wanted to give him a pair of shoes. Brian had seen his shoes. That's my husband, and he noticed how bad they were, and I'm thinking, whoa, you know, this guy's really trying, and if he's walking around in bad shoes, that's sad, you know. So, you know, he told him if he had a pair of shoes, he would try to go back, you know, I think he said Texas, and get his life back together and get with family and stuff. Anyways, and there's been things that have been holding him back from going there, you know. And anyways, my husband, we bought him shoes, and you guys, you should have seen the look on his face. He was not expecting it. He was blown away. He was speechless just by a pair of shoes. And we got him good shoes and good socks, like steel boot shoes, like, you know, worker shoes, like good shoes. His face, you guys, it was such a blessing, you know? It was so beautiful to see that. And then there was a couple I brought in, I think I've mentioned it in one of my other videos, and we took care of them and we helped them, and they stayed with us for a little bit. It was a couple weeks. It was a particular special occasion. That's not for everybody in every situation. But God showed up and He provided for our new coming baby, and I got cribs and I got all kinds of stuff, you know. She was able, one of the girl that was staying with us and her husband were staying with us, and she was able just to hook me up by knowing people. She got, her and her husband got work, they got a truck. It was just, we've had moments, you guys, helping homeless people. We've been blessed back. It is a blessing. And even when you don't even receive, there's a joy inside of you, knowing that you're doing something right. There's no greater joy than the joy of giving. And I think maybe, you know, making my last video and then watching Stamheating reminding me of the things I've done, things people are still doing, the giving. You know, we can feel helpless when we're not giving. You know, we can feel more helpful when we're giving and feel like we're doing something right, because this world needs giving. People are going to be seeking after that Antichrist, after this new way, because they believe that it's going to give them something. Whether it be protection or whatever the lie is going to be, the delusion, the big wave of delusion that's going to be coming over. But anyways, you guys, when we're Christians and we give hope to those in need, we're fulfilling scripture at the end. Go into the highways and the byways. We are literally doing the will of God. We can't go wrong with that. There's got to be someone down your street that is hurting. There's got to be $1 that you have that you can give. You know, you guys? A Bible, smile. Even if they reject it, you know you still are trying. And that they'll always remember that giving moment, the ministering moment of love and grace. And do it with a smile on your face, with joy in your heart, and with light, you know, light, which is love. And it's an easy yoke. It's an easy burden. And they come around you and they just know it, that you feel, you know, burdenless. You know, by giving, we're gonna feel that. So I'm just so excited. I can't wait to get back out there and start giving what I can, when I can. Because giving to our household is so important. But when there's extra funds, we should give, especially in this hour. You know, whatever we're going to hold on to in this world, you know, ain't going to last very long. Whether it be materialistic, you know, unnecessary possessions. But anyways, you guys, God bless you, and give to the needy. And I hope I can see many testimonies online of the giving that we're going to do as believers. Going into the highways and the byways, just you and me. Bringing in the last of who's going to be brought in.